welcome to Real Makeup for Real Women. I'm Darlene. I just got done doing a tutorial for you on the romantic face. So I have my makeup on from that. And I want to show you how if you do that makeup and you want to take it up a notch and make it a smoky, sexy look, this is the way to do it. So I've already got my eyeshadow, my lipstick, my blush on. I'm going to take a little bit of the same highlighter that I used in my eyes, which is a kind of a gold with a bit of a pink loose mineral and loose powder. And I'm going to put it as a highlight right on that area of the cheekbone, right to the middle of the eye. So it really highlights your cheekbones. And you want to catch that candlelight or that evening light. So a little bit more, and I'm just using a little blush brush for that. And that's going to give you a nice highlight. I also want to increase the intensity of it on my eyes. So I am going to put a little bit more on that inner area. So it takes it up a notch. And I've wet my brush with just some water, tap water. And you want to get that in there, but the inner third of your eye. And you can blend it out because we're going to be adding some darker shadow to add dimension. This is red carpet ready. Okay, now we're going to take our dark black eyeshadow, and this is a black eyeshadow that actually has a little bit of specks of reflective quality to it, almost a silvery kind of a look. And I'm going to use an angled brush. You want to get it in the inner corner, and a little trick that I mentioned in the last video, which is holding a tissue so it prevents fall off on the cheek, is a really, really important tip. You want to get in that inner corner and then into the contour area. So I'm going to demonstrate it and you'll see. So it's like a smoky black with a little bit of shimmer. And you can blend that in the inner third of the eye. And you can see the fall off I'm getting that there. I don't know if you can see that. That's keeping it off of my cheek and helping me also to get a good shape of the cat eye type of look and blending that out. And this is going to be really dramatic. It can be softened, of course, and I'm going to do the other one. Get that color in there in that inner corner and then up. And I am getting quite a bit of fall off, so it's a good thing I have that there. I have black under my eyes. And then blend that in there. Smoky. And you can take a clean brush or clean your brush off real quick on the tissue and blend that a little bit. Soften it. Soften the line out here. You never want to see where something stops and starts. You always want to have just that blended look. It's going to really add drama. And that black in the waterline. Now you may want to actually hold your eyelid down on the lower lid a little bit. That's much better. And then you can really get in there. And that's just going to make your eye pop into the inner corner if you can, if you want to. So there you can see it's getting really smoky. Really pretty. And the final touch, I'm going to put a little black on the inside here, on the inner corner of my eye. Add the drama. Can also flick up a little on the edge with that line. Take it in, take that liner in a little bit more. I like a little bit darker on that outer third. And I'm going to use my Q-tip again to smudge it. Except this liner is a pencil. So you can see how dramatic that looks already. And then finishing with a little demi-lash. I know sometimes it's intimidating to deal with false eyelashes. I have to say I'm one of the first to admit that. I was very intimidated. But I got some little lashes to show you that it's not that hard to do. And I've got some glue. And I'm going to show you a little demi-lash, which is like a half of a lash. It's very, very small. And it goes in on the outer half of your eye. So it's easy to put on. These are where I would start. And I'm going to put some glue on the strip as well as a little bit up onto the lashes. Just a little bit so they stick better. And now they say to wait a few seconds when you apply your false eyelashes till it gets sticky. So I really find that that's the best way. It's also going to add a tremendous amount of drama to the outer edges of your eyes overall. Now I've used these before, so they're a little bit worn, but if you take them off properly and gently with eye makeup remover, which I'll show you later how to do that, it's just you can reuse them over and over. Just being gentle when you take them off and remembering that don't pull them off. I've lost a few eyelashes of my own by doing that. Okay, so I'm going to just put this on to show you. Kind of get it a little curly there. And then I'm going to place it. You could use tweezers if you like on the outer portion of my eye, lining it up with my lashes, but not too far over, because you don't want to make your lids droopy. What you want to do is give an upsweep. Now you can play with that and bend them. These have a little mascara on them from the last time I wore them. And it's clear glue, so it will dry clear. It's just white as I put them on. I'm going to do the other one. So you can see the difference between the one with and the one without. Really dramatic. You can press it down, make sure it's on there well. You're going out dancing, you're going out to dinner, and it's not a full lash that's a little bit more, so it's just breaking you in. And so you want to make sure it's down there. You can tap it a little bit while the glue is still wet. You can bend them up a little bit. So I'm going to show you up close. Now that is a dramatic look. Okay girls, get smoky, get ready. But it's a really romantic and classy look too. With the lips, I just want to add one more tip. Take that wonderful powder that you're using as your highlighter on your eyes, on your cheeks, and put a little bit on your finger and tap that onto your gloss. So girls, real women, real cosmetics can look really hot. I'm Darlene. This is Real Makeup for Real Women, and this is your smoky, romantic, get ready for anything, dramatic eye and face. I look forward to seeing you for the next look. Come back soon.